Fox Focus. A few minutes for a closer look.
Hello there, and welcome to another edition of Case or No Case here on Fox Focus. I'm Andrea Williams, and that's my friend, attorney Jeff Pitman from PKSD Law Firm. Hey, Jeff, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Andrea. How are you?
I'm doing very well. And for those who don't know, this is where you test just how well we know the law. And I think I speak for everyone watching. We're ready.
Okay, sounds good. So, your mom lives in a nursing home and she's essentially bedridden. She cannot get out of bed on her own. She needs help to get out of bed. She does not have a habit or a pattern of trying to get out of bed on her own. She's just not physically capable of doing that. So, she doesn't try to what we call self-transfer. So one day, the CNAs were coming in to check on your mom, and she was having a lot of upper right leg pain. And so they took her to the hospital and they had that leg x-rayed. And it turns out that your mom had a fractured femur. That's that big long bone that you have in your thigh, the thigh bone, in other words. And so case or no case against the nursing home. There's no evidence that your mom had a fall. There's no evidence that your mom was mishandled, but she's got this unexplained fracture of her femur. So case or no case against the nursing home.
That is tricky, but I'm going to say that there's possibly a case.
I think that there probably is a case because even though it's not documented that your mom had a fall or that she was mishandled, that femur is very difficult to break on its own. It just doesn't spontaneously fracture, and so it would take some force in order to cause that fracture. And the only force would be either they transferred her and dropped her, or they were turning and repositioning her in bed and broke that leg. So because it would require some force, I think there's probably a case.
All right, good information. And if you ever need to know if you have a case or no case, just dial the threes, 333-3333 for the PKSD guarantee.